Hi, my name is Charl and I'm with Pangolin Photo Safaris. Today I would like to talk to you about how I sharpen my images and do my noise reduction in Lightroom. If you like our content, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button to be notified for the next video. Okay, so let's get started. I've selected this leopard, beautiful young leopard I took in Botswana. So I'm going to just indicate how I do my noise reduction and sharpening. If you look here on my readings here, the settings, you can see I was shooting quite high ISO, 4000. And this is why I have a little bit of noise in the background. And I'm going to show you how we get rid of this noise and then do a bit of sharpening on my leopard. So let's start off. So if you come into the details, so I've done already my editing on the picture. I'm just going to show you the noise reduction and the sharpening. So let's start with the sharpening. If you come to the column here in details, if you press Alt on Mac and Control on Windows, keep it in, click on the slider, and then you can move it left and right. If you move it to the left side, you will see the image is getting quite white. All the way will be completely white. If you move it slowly to the right, you will see that the background becomes black. So Lightroom applies sharpening only where you see white. So I'm moving my slider to the right so you can only see the profile of the leopard and the areas which I would like to be sharpened. The amount of sharpening I would like to apply here is between 10 and 20. I don't want to do more than that, because I'm going to apply more sharpening later, which I'm going to show you. So that is only the amount of sharpening that I want to do on this image on the edges. Now I'm going to go to my adjustment brush. On the brush you will see here sharpening. I don't want to do sharpening now. We're going to click on here and go to my texture slider. So I'm going to go a minus on my slider to make it nice and soft in the background. Here's my brush now. We'll color in the background to maybe make it a little bit easier and to see where you've brushed or not by pressing O for overlay, or you can underneath here show selected mask overlay, click on it, and then you can also activate it or deactivate it. So I'm just gonna quickly brush the background. This is of course is just for demonstration purposes, so this will be quite quickly. You can maybe just take your time a little bit to do a better job. Also make sure when you apply or work with the brush to make sure in this case that your auto mask is on. I'm going to do the feather as well a little bit bigger here. So for the auto masking, is that will help if there's a bit of contrast between your subject and the background. That will help that it select the edges much easier. If it goes over, it's not a problem. I'm going to show you now how we can just get rid of that. So this is just like quickly. If you press in Alt again, you can see on the brush there's now a plus. If I press it in or keep it in as a minus, if I leave it, go plus again. So I'm going to keep it in and then just erase the edges there where you can see the pinkish color or the reddish color where I went over on the leopard, where I apply the texture or my noise reduction. There we go. Maybe just do this area a little bit more accurate there. Okay. Here on top of the ear I can still see a little bit of pink. Just erase that. I will go now back. I'm going to press O again to get back to the main image. So I'm a texture on mine is 80. You can see if you zoom in, it's going already soft. I also will apply a bit of noise on this side, well, noise reduction on the noise slider, going plus. Now you can see it getting really nice and smooth when I zoom in. So for the noise, between 70 and 80 I like to use. Of course you can go a lot further if you want. I just around 70-80% on both of them. That's where I like to do. To go quickly to the sharpening, how I do my sharpening, I will go to New, click on Texture and select Sharpness. My sharpness is about 60 at the moment. I think I'm going to select 60 as well. I like to use around 60-70. Just color in the leopard. Again, pressing O for overlay, and it can show you exactly where you have done your masking. Let's go here over the ears. There we go. Here as well. Press O to see where it is. There we go. You can, of course, if you like to apply more, you can just go over New. I'll put maybe 30 on this case, and I just like to go and sharpen maybe just the eyes a little bit more. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to show you quickly the before and after. So on the left side is before, right side is after. I'm going to click here. Right side here you can see the noise. Quite a big difference between left and right. Let's see on the sharpening. Here you have the sharpening, and you can also see the before and after on the sharpening. I'm going to quickly show you another image that I've edited already with a high ISO. So in this image you can see my ISO is quite high, 40,000. I know this is not really ISO that is recommended or what we shoot, but just to show you in this image with high ISO what can be done. So I'm going to quickly also zoom in the background, and you can see where I did apply the same method. And I'm going to go to before and after, so you can see quickly here how much different this is just by brushing out the background with the texture slider if you go to the negative side. There's the before and after. So yeah, this is the way I do it. I hope this helps you. Maybe you can try on some of your images and see if it makes a difference for you. I hope these tips that I gave you will help you in your Lightroom. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.